Okay, we are ready to start our impressing. Impressing is the same as stamping, so you're basically creating your own stamp first. You're going to use the piece of linoleum that you received, and you're going to draw your design or part of your design on this first. So I'm going to use the star design again. Okay, next color in the areas that you're going to cut. And when you're finished with that, now it's time to start cutting cutting with your linoleum cutter. I'm going to be cutting away all the black areas. So when you open up the cutter in the back, you will find two knives. They are very, very sharp, so please be careful. You should have two different sizes and pick one. So my area is kind of big, so I'm going to pick the larger one, and I need to attach it to the small one I'm putting away, and I need to screw on the knife onto the tip. So you screw it open. If you screw it too much, it will come off, like right here. See that? It came off. So screw it on just a little bit, not too tight. You want it open. And then, so not with the sharp knife part, but with the dull round part, you're going to stick that in. I'll try to show it. Stick that in, right? You can feel it when it clicks in, and then you tighten it. There you go. So once it's tightened, then you're ready to carve. Make sure when you carve, because the sharps are very, very sharp, not to cut towards your fingers, but cut away from your fingers. You have to do this because you will cut yourself, and again, it's not pleasant. So keep turning your linoleum when you're ready to cut it. You can use a hairdryer to heat up your linoleum slightly. It makes it a lot softer, and it will be a lot easier to cut. So then every minute or so, I'll heat up the area that I'm about to cut. This way it goes a lot faster. But if you don't have a hairdryer, just deal with it. Okay, when you're all finished, now you are ready to start impressing it in your clay. But first, you gotta get rid of all your linoleum scraps. Gather that all up and throw that in the trash can. You need to roll out your clay, so you need your canvas, rolling pin, clay, guides, and start rolling it out. Remember to keep turning it, and until your clay doesn't move anymore, you're gonna keep rolling it. If you see little air bubbles, little blisters in your clay, those are little air pockets. Air pockets blow up in the kiln. So when you see what looks like a little blister, pop it with your needle tool and then push all the air out. I see that clay's still moving, so I have to keep rolling it. I think I'm pretty good now. Put your guides away, and then get your linoleum, and you're going to put it upside down, so the carved area down, onto your clay. And then with your rolling pin, you're going to press it in. There you go. I'm going to press it in again, so I have a larger area, and then I can decide what area I want to use with my template, and which will be my my soap dish. There you go. Roll it in one more time. And next, I'll get my template, and I'm going to look where I like it best, so the impressing will show up. That might be good, or maybe up there. Gotta look where your impressing looks really good. Right, I'm gonna choose this area, and then with my needle tool, I trace around my template to cut away the clay. So I get rid of the excess clay. I will make that a ball again and stick that in my clay bag. And here is my impressing on my clay. So I'll grab my bowl again and drape the clay on top of my bowl so it gets nice and curvy, and I'm ready to attach my feet. Stay consistent with your feet. If you had balls of clay for feet the last time, maybe you want to use balls of clays again. Make sure they're the same size, and you score and slip and attach them on. And also don't forget to put your name on the bottom of this.